Nala's sick.
I am.
She can't participate.
I can't participate, so I'm watching it instead. So
She's watching it.
And making diamonds.
Period. Recipe tester over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, this is obviously the start of a new vlog. And this is going to be a multi-day vlog, but we're testing the red velvet cookie recipes right now. We never made the, I know you'll try it. They're not iced yet. Nala's over there because she's sick, so she's not involved. We've never made any of the ones we just did. Me and my mom just went to the store, but that's why Nala Rae's not involved. But we're going to see how this goes.
She'll make up for it later.
I know. That's okay. Me and my mom are testing the recipes, seeing what we like, what we don't like, and then we'll go from there. I've never been in the kitchen with another person competent of making...
I'm competent.
Well, it's not that you're not competent, but I'm your mother, and I have to show you and teach you things, and then you get an attitude. Anyway, I used to do that because she's my mother, but not anymore because I'm grown. Nala's still working on it. She's still working out the kinks of adolescence and attitudes.
I mean, I'm 12.
I mean, you're 12. Hey, I get it.
I'm making a little mess over here because this thing was full.
That's okay. So, we're gonna see how this goes. I'll show you guys what they look like when we're done. We're gonna figure it out. We have a few months, because I mentioned that my mom and Nala are gonna do a farmer's market booth, so we have to test the recipes.
Excited.
I know, my mom's excited. Sugar Rae's in full effect. Patty Rae, Nala Rae, Sarah Rae. Yeah, it's gonna be real cute stuff. And we're freezing some as well so that we can figure out like what can be frozen ahead of time, what can't be frozen, etc., etc. Anyway, you guys had some good suggestions when I asked about farmers markets the other day, so keep them coming if you have baking suggestions as well. But we're trying 3 flavors today. It's gonna be a vanilla, which I think we might do as a gluten-free cookie. I don't think you have to open it like that. There's a tab. I know, you never open it.
I haven't bought cookies in like 14 years.
She was about to chop through it with a knife. There's a vanilla. There's, what is this one?
Chocolate, strawberry.
Oh, the chocolate strawberry cheesecake. Chocolate strawberry cheesecake, red velvet with cream cheese frosting, and the vanilla. Those are the 3 we're gonna do today. We didn't want to go crazy because we don't need 10,000 cookies, but don't we? I don't know.
We sure do.
All right, still going strong. I made this thing from Trader Joe's, which I kept the box so I could show you guys. This thing, Brie Cru. I don't know what that says. Brie cheese wrapped in crust. You just throw it in the oven for like 45 minutes. Can you what?
Just eat it with a fork.
No, we're being fancy. You gotta dip your little... You gotta dip your little thing in there.
I like the way you
Bro, I'm really struggling. I'm struggling.
You won't be able to get any of the crust.
You're right. Well, you could eat it with like a carrot or something. Then you could jam the carrot in there. Progressing over here. Put some frosting on these. Need a little practice on the piping. And we did not sacrifice any cookies to crumble the red velvet cookie on top, which is what you're supposed to do, but yada, yada, yada. We have frosting and cookie frozen to test how they bake from frozen, how the frosting works from frozen, if it does or doesn't. We're gonna keep one for like 3 days in a container. We're gonna eat one today. We're gonna eat one tomorrow to see, you know, time-wise, what's the difference? Because the frosting theoretically softens the cookie a bit. These, my mom's making the topping for right now. The vanilla cookies had to freeze first, so those are being frozen right now. If we can make all the dough in one day, yeah, that'd be cool. The actual baking will be done at my mother's house because they're catless wonders. They're petless, so they get to be our clean, safety kitchen. No cat hair anywhere. We're thinking about doing gluten-free too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people are gluten-free for real. And like, why can't they have a cookie? You know? Dairy-free. These are dairy-free. Oh no, butter's got dairy. Dairy-free except for butter and cream cheese. So it's just butter and cream cheese. But there's no milk in there if that's what you're worried about. JK. But we're thinking gluten-free might be a cool thing to do. We'll see. It is so, this one's super good. I don't know if I can get it out. Oh my gosh. She's thick. We at least gotta get it started. No.
Squeeze it.
Oh, we're getting closer, but wow.
Wow.
Not sure I needed to sit her in the fridge. White. Damn it, I keep forgetting what it's called. This is vanilla. This is like a strawberry cheesecake one. And then red velvet. Any thoughts?
I would buy this again.
You would buy it? Oh yeah, that vanilla one slaps. That one is fire.
Yeah.
Did you try it yet? No?
The chocolate is a bad one.
You like it? Nice.
The actually cookie and the coating.
Yeah.
Chocolate's my favorite.
But you don't like chocolate, right? So that makes sense.
Chocolate, I don't like the chocolate. I like the frosted.
Round 2. We brought Jason over to try them. Sorry, I have the mic flipped. Good morning, honey. One of you guys told me when I use this, I need to put the lid back on because it's letting the scent escape. And I guess like this is never gonna fully go away, right? Because like there's the wax just melts and then re-solidifies, but eventually the scent will go away, and I guess that's when you get rid of it. I don't know. Good morning, today's Sunday. I do my little scoot back in the chair, you know? You get in there and then you get in there. So as you saw yesterday, we did the cookie testing and we nixed one of them 100%, and then we made 2 slight alterations to the other 2. So I'm gonna try them once again today. I really have 0 hankering, so I'll probably just do a bite, but I wanted to see what they would taste like the next day, but it's the red velvet one. But the red velvet is a goner. She's way too dry. Oh, now this is interesting because today, oh, now I gotta try it. She's like 50 times softer today. Wow. I knew the frosting would soften it. She's not good enough. So we're gonna do a different one, but these other 2 were both winners, which is great. So I'm gonna retest those today. I've been so lazy this week. I've only been having iced coffee, which, you know, iced coffee slaps and everything, but it's not quite as good as this. Anyway, today's gonna be pretty chill. We don't have any plans for today. Nala's still not feeling great, so we're just gonna ride it out at the crib, and I think that's it. Like, I'm gonna be working and stuff today, nothing too crazy. I don't even think I'm gonna do my hair and makeup today, because I mean, maybe I will, because I don't like looking at myself, like, all the time, you know, like this. Like, this is just normal. This is normal me. There's nothing wrong with it. This cookie is so good. I don't even know. I don't understand it. I've never made a cookie like this. That is a great cookie. Wow. I was hanging out with Crash, and I have cat hair on my face. Speaking of cats, that's the reason. They're the reason that we can't cook at my house, and we'll have to cook at my mom's house, which is fine, honestly. We don't need to cook here. I do have 2 ovens, which is convenient, but it doesn't matter. We can get it done with 1 oven, or they can get it done with 1 oven. Because like I said, I'm gonna be there to help, but it's not my baby. It's my baby's baby and my mama's baby, not my baby. Hey, how many of you guys are gluten-free? Like for real gluten-free, where you have like celiac disease, and then like by choice gluten-free because it, like, you know, you just choose to not consume gluten for one reason or another. Is it like really a lot of people? Because we were trying to determine whether or not it would be worth switching things over to gluten-free and using, you know, just the alternatives that you got to use or not. So I'm just curious, just with our little group here, how many of you guys eat gluten-free?
Was really Sophie's one true enjoy.
Hey girl, it's Monday. We got to reset. In the car before the kids got out, oh Lord, I had them tell me what they wanted to have for dinner this week. Like, just give me some general ideas. So I'm gonna be placing a grocery order. Riveting! I just cleaned out my little ice tray thing because as I was walking inside, I realized, so this is like the little holder and this is the actual tray. I realized that I had so many drinks left from the delivery person table, and most of them are just being drank, you know what I mean? Like, I have people over or the kids will drink stuff, whatever. But the coffee stuff, no one really drinks the coffee stuff, and I don't drink these kinds of drinks typically. So I was like, what should I do with them? I don't want them to go bad. When do they go bad? Oh, okay. This one expired today. This one isn't expired till July. Whatever, it's fine, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna freeze them. Because, you know, I'm sure you've seen those ice cube people on TikTok and Instagram and whatever. Those people are crazy. Or am I just jealous? Am I just jealous that I don't have that additional drawer? But honestly, it would be full of something else. I don't have space for all that cute ice cube stuff, but I do like I enjoyed the iced coffee. So like if you have a coffee, an iced coffee, a creamer, whatever, something that you don't absolutely live, laugh, love, just make it into an ice cube and then add it to something you do live, laugh, love, right? So I was just throwing those additional like coffee cubes from the Wandering Bear coffee. If you remember when I bought that like $35 freaking iced coffee box, which was insane and to me not worth it, but I was just adding that to my coffee so it didn't go to waste. We're done with it now. So we're gonna do the same thing here, except this one's already pre-mixed. And this is the Starbucks Double Shot Energy Vanilla. What's 150 calories a can. It already has the creaminess in it. So I think this will be like cool to add to my iced coffees, you know? I will say I love this little ice cube tray thing. I personally got it at World Market. I know it's on Amazon too, and I think they sell it at Target actually. Maybe I got it from Target. No, I don't think I did though. I don't remember. Okay, so this is not gonna fill up the whole thing. That's okay. So we're also gonna do this one, and we're gonna end up with extra of this. Just feels like a good way to not let my coffee stuff go to waste, you know? I overfilled them, so I might as well overfill this. They all should have looked like this one, but since they don't, we're just gonna make them all overfilled. And then what you do is you can actually sit it on, you can just sit it in there by itself, or you can pick it up. Ooh, girl, I should have done this on here. You can pick it up, sit it on top of this so that now it has this like sturdy base, and then I stick it in the freezer and hope no one opens the freaking freezer. But of course the kids are at school, and I mean, Lewis will be home in a while here, but fingers crossed he doesn't go in the freezer. I'm gonna make coffee and just kind of reset my life, order groceries. It's a hideous day outside. That is one of the challenges of me needing to film, you know? One of the challenges in the winter and really daylight savings time, which thank God is in like 2 weeks, I think it starts. You know, so we get our hour back. But the trouble is that, as you see, I have my lights on because even though it's 8 o'clock in the morning, it's dark. Like, it might not look super dark, but this is a grainy video now, and I cannot film in this weather. I know those freaking windows look so bright on camera. They're not, okay? But I can't film properly in these lights. So what I always try to do is I don't check the weather. Do you guys check the weather? People be like, it's gonna rain on Thursday. Did you know Friday is gonna be 42 degrees? Were you aware that Saturday it's supposed to go? No, I'm not. I like to wake up and see what's going on. If I had to live my life around the weather, it'd probably be different. Although I'm explaining to you how I do live my life around the weather and how I still just wake up like, well, what's the vibe? Gray. The vibe is gray in the winter time, so I don't film quite as often. But when there is sun, which is like once every 10 days, I feel like we have some sun, I'm on it, girl. I film. Like, do not call me, do not bother me. I know it's nice outside, you want to do something? It's a no, I got work to do. Today's a gray day, which means I get to look like this all day. Just do computer work. I always have computer work to do, editing, etc. So I have a question for y'all. You guys prefer iced coffee or hot coffee? Because for me, first thing in the morning, I like hot coffee. When I go out to get coffee, I like iced coffee. Midday, I like iced coffee. At night, I'm back to hot coffee. If for some reason I'm having coffee at night, she's gotta be warm. But midday, that like 12 to 6, really 12 to 4, nothing but iced coffee. Nothing else is, no. I do not approve of warm coffee during those hours. But in the morning, I could go either way, especially in the summertime. But for the most part, we're going hot. I'm just curious. Anyway, but are you a hot coffee or iced coffee? Is it based on the hours? Is it based on the day? Some of y'all don't drink iced coffee in the winter. Crazy. Guys, I'm listening to an offer from a gentleman, which is the Bridgerton book 3, which is Benedict's story. And it's like a Cinderella retelling. And this is fun. I didn't know that's what it was. So anyway, having a good time with that. But did you guys see that little like trick to make the lines on your iced coffee glass? I did it like a month ago, and then just to see if you know how easy it was. Very easy, but I thought I'd do it on camera with you guys. I've seen it a million times. You guys keep tagging me in it too. I never do it because I don't need like an aesthetic cup of coffee every day, but let's do it together because it is fun and it's the little things, right? So usually I see it being done with caramel, but you don't have to do it with caramel. So I'm gonna do it with the sugar-free dark chocolate, and I just don't wanna get too much of it. So you just put it right there. This is enough, and this is like barely anything. Anyway, you just need one of these little dealies. All you do is like dip it in there, you know, dip it into that, and then you pull it up slightly, and you turn it on. Pull it up a little more, and you turn it on. And you pull it up a little more, and you turn it on. And then, that seems a little too high, right? Let's split the difference on these. And there you go, right? It just kind of makes the cup look cool. Anyway, then, I guess I'll make a nice coffee for breakfast. Pour in our ice, put in some white chocolate syrup. I am replacing these because I haven't really had an issue with the cork molding for the most part, but I have one syrup that keeps getting chunks. Because I know that's a common problem when you use a cork as opposed to like plastic or rubber or something. So I ordered some different bottles and I'll test them out and let you guys know what I think if you're interested. 3 tablespoons of creamer. I am fully aware that this is like a oil-based creamer. I don't know if everybody is aware of that. That's why when you like put it in hot coffee, you kind of let it sit and sit and sit. Eventually it kind of separates and you get like those greasy spots. It's not ideal, you know, as far as like a good for you kind of food. I just really like the taste of it, but I have been seeing more and more people making their own creamers like for the week at home with like condensed milk or I don't know, just a variety of different items. And so I'm curious about trying that. I don't know if you guys have any experience just kind of making your own creamers. I don't like straight up half and half. And I don't want to go the heavy whipping cream route because it is super fatty, which is delicious and everything, but I don't really want that. And I do still want the flavors in it. So I don't know. Anyway, just curious if you guys have any experience. Okay, then we're gonna do a little bit of oat milk. And because it's such a small glass, we're gonna make a couple shots of espresso, which we will do in our Breville real quick. I got these little cups from Amazon. They're like little tiny, like they look like little beakers. Hit Sarah, we'll just do a double shot. We're gonna tamp that down. That all squished up in there. My mom is calling me. Chop, lock, and drop it.
I got the kids on the cruise. Now I'm working on the cookie stuff. Anyway.
Like a dark, it was a dark chocolate, right? Rules, regulations. I mean, some of it obviously.
So my mom ended up coming over because we realized we needed to have these recipes done ASAP. So this is an iced oatmeal cookie. Okay, she doesn't look like much on screen, actually. She's a little pale, but I bet she's delicious. We don't know yet. And then, I bet you can't guess which one this is. Looks like a campfire. So this is the s'mores cookie, really good. And then we had a failed red velvet for the second time. Although we are retesting the original red velvet right now, and we're gonna see how that goes because we had some of it frozen and we changed something. Oh, we haven't tried this, but it looks like a winner, so it must be. And this also looks like a winner, so fingers crossed.
He looked like a loser and he was.
He did look like a loser. He looked like nobody was gonna like him. His coloring's off, he's thick, he's burnt on the, like the chips are burnt. And then these little, I told my mom it looks like someone's got a little blood in their stool. That's what this cookie looks like. I feel like that's not the impression you want to give to people. And then these were those other ones. These are from 3 days ago still. So this is a no because it's hard as a rock, but
He was delicious.
he is actually, yes, so good. Yeah, and I feel like as time goes on with those brown ones, they are getting better. Obviously the little strawberries on top are looking rough. We wouldn't put those on, but this one is also, I had to stop yesterday. Like, damn, this is a good cookie. Like, and that one's got such a fun taste because it's like a fudgy brownie with a raspberry cream or a strawberry cream cheese on top. It's really good. Two thumbs up. There you go. That's the other one. Close enough. They're the same color pretty much. Oh, that's right. Mine does bend a little more. That's as far as yours goes?
That's as far as it goes.
What?
I'm trying.
Look, okay, so my... What? That's weird. You're weird because you can't move them further back. We're not weird for our extra bendies we got. The mic is facing you. So, go ahead. Okay, look, I did this earlier. Just tell them what I'm doing because the mic is facing you.
She's popping out the ice cubes. My mom is popping out the ice cubes / SarahRaeBookings. I don't know if I think
So we're
this
on the other
is
channel now. We're back on my regular channel.
Oh.
The Vlogas family is no more.
What?
I mean, we are because we were literally right
Did
in
you
front of
defeat
people.
the channel? I mean, delete the channel?
No, that's too dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm deleting every video. This is so cool. But I love how they look. They're like...
I'm deleting Jamie and getting
Jade,
his tonsils
describe it to them
removed.
so they
Okay,
know.
it's like it's made out of the Starbucks coffee stuff, and it looks really good. I'm gonna try them with my boba next time I make a boba. But it's like it looks really good.
It's extremely
They look
cold.
like the tiny ice block. I just
What if
eat?
I put hot water in it?
I should have just ate that one because it fell.
All right, I got them all out. I had to run water on the back of it because it was taking too long and my fingers were starting to hurt, but they look good. Exactly what I was looking for. Just rinsed it out. Peak, that's the brand. And then now I'm just gonna store this back in the freezer just like where I had it a second ago, except now it's covered and it's all ready for nice coffee tomorrow. I am making dinner. We're making dinner later in the day now, which I'm not used to. This is my first time really. Normally I make it at 4, but then sometimes I don't normally eat at 4. Jay will eat at 4, the kids will eat at 4, but then they'll be hungry sometimes again before bed for like a whole nother meal. And so I was like, no. LG was like, just feed everybody later. And I was like, all right, well, I'll try anything once. So we're gonna eat closer to 6 today, which now makes me wonder, what time do y'all eat? Because we get home before 4, so I can usually have dinner on the table by like 4:15, and then the kitchen is literally spotless by 4:30, and then I eat my dinner at like 6 normally, because I'm not hungry when the kids are hungry, because I normally have a snack at like 2 and they don't, so we don't eat together. I don't know, in case y'all didn't pick that up, but yeah, now I'm curious what time you guys eat. 17 more minutes on our potatoes. I'm gonna grill up onions and make Jay. Niall's really not hungry because she's not feeling well. He's gonna get grilled onions with bratwurst and probably a twice baked potato. I think I'm gonna scoop it out, season it up, do all that, put it back in the oven. Bruh. I literally hate this camera. I just did this whole thing. It was a 5.5 minute clip of me unboxing this stuff and talking to you guys about my coffee syrups, and the battery died. But on a normal camera, which you clearly are no longer normal, on a normal camera, it'll save the clip and then die. This one's like, peace out, whatever you just recorded, think again. So that's fine, we're gonna condense this. This is what I normally use for coffee syrup. I have shown you guys a few times now, and I got these from World Market. They were $6 each. It was a glass bottle with these little, like, you know, like little pour spouts, and I just cricketed the name onto them. They have a cork stopper up top, and for the most part I really haven't had any issues with them, except one of them continuously has gotten like flecks of stuff, and I don't know if it's mold or what, but it's like one flavor specifically. So I changed the bottle, didn't work, changed the top, didn't work, changed what was inside of it, and it was fine. So I was like, okay, I don't know. But I thought, okay, fine. I like these bottles. They've worked very well. I try to find new toppers for them that look like this. I try to find these rubber ones. None of them fit. None of them fit. So I had to buy a whole new bottle, which is so dumb because clearly I have perfectly functional bottles. I'm sure I can use for something else that's not food, or I can just clean them and donate them. But now I have these. And when I saw these, these are from Amazon. I also saw these and I was like, oh, I don't know. Do I want the pump version, which are bigger, or do I want this version? My heart wants this version, but the pump version also comes with the pre-made labels. Now, do I like the big giant fat label? Sure, they have their time and place. As you can tell over here, I was very much going like the minimal route because I know what each one is. I only put those words on there for other people in case they come and use my coffee. But this one also is kind of giving me like hand soap vibes, right? But it says that it's for food, like it's for coffee syrup. So I don't know. Anyway, what I do know is I definitely didn't need this set. So this set comes together and they're smaller than the other ones, but I'm obsessed with how they look. They did say these are a coffee syrup set. And this one has, again, like a pour spout, but they do have these little toppers so you can like close them off, you know? I mean, they just kind of sit on there, it's not perfect. But these I thought were amazing if I make my own syrup, or when I'm having people over and I wanna do like a brunchy kind of meal again, like sometimes I make pancakes and waffles, I can put different kinds of actual syrup in here, you know, like pancake syrup, or we can do the honeys, because I always have hot honey, and I always have like a flowery, like a lavender honey or a berry, you know, whatever. And I was like, that would be sick. And I could put one of these by the coffee, because honey and coffee is so good. I mean, I just feel like I don't do it often enough, but I could have that right there and you would very much know that this is not a coffee syrup, but instead it is some kind of honey or whatever. So I got these because they came in a set and they look dope, bro. Like, I'm obsessed with these. These are giving me like a vintagey kind of feel. As far as these go, I don't know. I don't know which one I'm gonna do, but when I discover it, I will show you. I'm not gonna keep all of these bottles. It's getting out of hand. I mean, I'm keeping a bunch of them, but not all of them. The little skinny bottles come with labels too. And they have a ton of labels. Grapeseed oil, extra virgin olive oil, coconut, champagne, vinegar, toffee, soy sauce, vegetable oil. They said whatever you want to put in there, we got you. They do have like a, I don't know if this is like a brand or if this is some kind of French word or something, I don't know. But they do have some other writing on there. I still don't know if I like it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Okay, I decided I'm going with these ones for sure. And I'm gonna refill them with whatever syrups I have. But, okay, I gotta pause this book. I don't know why I thought I could talk. I'm on part 3 of the Bridgerton books, The Offer from a Gentleman, which is Benedict's story. Which the Benedict in the show, I don't like him. I'm pointing at my TV. But, I mean, I really don't like him very much. But in the book, like, I love this book. This is so far, like, I don't know if I can say it's my favorite, but I really, really like it. Maybe it is, though. That's what I'm listening to. But I'm going to refill with what I have here, which you guys know I like and go hard for my Monin syrups. And I also really like Tarani. I like Tarani, too. When I went to, where was I? When I went to Texas, I saw this one syrup brand that I had seen before, and I remember, like, somewhere deep in my brain, I remember thinking, damn, that was good. And then I just forgot about it, you know, one of those things. And then I saw it in Texas, and then I saw it again in Texas, and then I saw it again in Texas, and I was like, hold the phone. Like, this is it for me. So then we go to this restaurant here, it's called Oak and Bean, and I went with my sister-in-law, and she's like talking about how good the coffee is and da-da-da, and I'm like looking at the coffee syrups, and I was like, dog, they have the syrup too. So the first time I went looking for it, I thought the bottles were $50 each because it was labeled kind of funny on the website. They're not, they're regular price, and it's like the 1818 brand or 1880 or something like that. Oh, I'm gonna burn the food. I cannot wait. I'm placing an order, and I'm doing one for like both of us because she wants them, you know, they live across the street, so I figure one shipping fee. I cannot wait to get them and taste them like in my own coffees and see if I can tell a difference, and I will follow up. But if you guys like rock with that brand and know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's so good. They have very limited sugar-free options, but it's so good. All right, sitting down for dinner now, but I wanted to show you guys how it turned out. I think it's cute, and you know what? I like it. I dig it. This is just like a cinnamon sugar mix. I think Nala made that one. And then just a couple of cute little cups that I have back here with spoons. I showed these to you guys. They're so cute. I love them. I'm going to install one of those little like lights over here underneath the cabinet. One on each one. Just on this side. I have them in my closets and I freaking love them. But they're like 40 bucks each. So I'm, you know, pacing myself on buying them. I think they came out cute. And I'm glad I went with these ones. And I don't know why it's so bubbly at the top. But whatevs. And then this, I ended up just doing light blue agave. So that's like perfect. And I dig it. I live off of it. It's great. And then this is just like old truffles. Louis got me these for Valentine's Day.
Wait, you
yeah.
have truffles?
Yeah, remember? Is this empty?
Is it?
You guys, who finished it and then left the box here?
I ate one. Hey, I ate one on the day that you had it. I thought those were...
You only ever had one?
Yeah.
How many did you eat? Oh, oh my gosh.
One for school.
I thought you were both eating them. You guys, they were huge. These things must have been a pound each. That's an exaggeration, but they were gigantic.
I do one for school like every 3 days sometimes.
Got sauce on what? What's got sauce? I specifically told you not to get sauce in that exact place.
It's on this.
Okay. Well, I told you not to get it on the cabinet. And that's a cabinet. Bing, bang, boom. Anyway, why is the fridge open? I hope you guys have enjoyed the vlog. It felt like a little Mod Podge of the last few days, which is totally fine. That's what vlogs really should be, I feel like. What are all these cups? Oh, are you going to the recycling bin? Perfect, because I have this whole stack. Don't leave. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye, friends.
How do we say it?
Bye.
Do you remember?
No. Bye. Oh, I know. You go bye.
No, you don't go bye. That's too soft. You go bye.